Hello people, welcome to Tom's Tips, and today we're going to talk about nipples. Radiator bleed nipples I'm talking about. You know the type, you drain down the system and you come to bleed the radiators and you can't undo the flipping nipple because there's 5-6 years worth of paint on it. Plus it's awkward in the first place, so you're scratching and scraping and sometimes you just can't get them. So, how do we deal with them? Right. Well, let's have a look then. Right, well here's your normal type of bleed nipple. They're the sort of a cast metal one. You put them's normally a good fit. And these are the brass sort that you get from the pound shop. You get 2 of these for £1 out of the pound shop. And they're good, you can get a good purchase on that. You can even get your spanner on that and that'll give you the... If you put your spanner on this type, that top will snap off. They're not too rugged. So these are the best type. And sometimes, now we're talking a type, no, not these type, because if you've got the trouble with these type that they're in a plug, you can take the plug out and put a new one in and it's no problem. It's the type that are already in the radiator. I haven't got one with me, but they're the type that you go on and you can't get them off. So a little trick I learned is you just look at that and you knock it out of shape a bit with an hammer. Give it a little tap on the end. See how I've knocked that out of shape? So that then have a chance then of putting that on and tapping it on to the offending nipple, and that might get you out of some trouble. If it doesn't, the last resort is drilling it out and using a self tapper. Now then, you need a small drill to start with. So let's get a small drill out, shall we? So what we have to do is go to the offending radiator. Now don't forget, this is not the type that we're talking about. If we have trouble with this, we could just swap it. But we're talking about the type that you can't. So what we need is a small 1/8 drill and just go on there slowly. Of course, you know, you want to turn this radiator off first at both ends. Otherwise you get uncontrolled amount of water coming at you, which you don't want. So you get your little drill. As you can see, we're making inroads into that. That will go eventually. Right, so that's all the way through. Then after that, we need a self tapper. Well, a bit of the old plumber's tape for everything around it. And drive it in there. Right, and that'll do you until you can talk the customer into buying a new radiator. So then, we'll see you all again some other time.